Well, hello YouTube, this is Pizzscn here. This is take bajillion. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I just can't seem to get this right. But anyway, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a walker in Phun, alright? I haven't done a Phun tutorial in a while, so, you know, figured I'd do one. This is going to be a four-legged walker that simply, walks. It's pretty simple. This is actually pretty simple to make. I would say this is the easiest and most mechanically simple walker, that's four-legged walker out there. That is a true walker, alright? I've seen some people make some that kind of mimic walking, like not mimic walking, but, they think it's a walker, but it's just got, I don't know, some interesting shaped wheels that, just kind of make it appear to walk. This is a true walker, okay? It actually takes steps. So, you'll see what I mean. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right on into this one. It's actually very simple and easy to make. So go ahead and start off by getting your circle tool, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to make a generous circle. Make one that's about that big, that should do it. And then you're going to go ahead and take your square tool. Now you want to start above the circle, alright? Start a little bit above the circle, and you want to draw, down. Make sure this bottom part here is just a little bit longer than the actual radius of the circle. It doesn't need to be too much longer, but that should do it right about there. Alright? And just go ahead and put that a little towards the center. Excuse me. Then draw another square, or stick, or rectangle, whatever you want to call it, that's 90 degrees to this one. Okay, just kind of put those together. And then draw over here another square, or another rectangle, sort of. That's a little bigger. Alright, this is actually going to be where all the pivots and stuff are going to go. I'm just going to move this to the back. Alright. I'm going to put that right there. Now what you want to do, you want to take your hinge tool now, and you want to make some hinges, obviously. So put a hinge right here. Boom. Put another hinge right here. Boom. This one's going to kind of be the knee, okay? And put another hinge right here. Alright, now before we do anything else, take your square tool, and you're going to select this hinge. You're going to select, actually before we do that, select, right click on this piece right here. Alright, and you're going to go down to collision menu, and you're going to set it, you want to make sure that it does not collide with any groups, okay? Don't set it to no self-collision, that's just unnecessary. Just set it to don't collide with anything, alright? It's that simple. Then right click this piece and set it to no self-collision, alright? Because obviously if this is going to be your leg, you want to make sure that it can actually, contact the ground. So set that to no self-collision. And the reason why we're doing that is because there's going to be two legs, and if you did not set it like that, it's going to actually literally freak out on you and just spaz out and all that stuff, which is obviously not what you want to do. Now, select this hinge, this piece, this hinge, this piece, and this hinge. You want to clone it. By holding down Control and dragging, you'll make a clone, okay? Alright, now go ahead and fixate this to the background. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, this is just going to be set aside for now. Go ahead and come in, and you want to, take your square tool again. You want to draw another square that goes past the center of your circle right here. So draw right about there, move it to about there, and make a fixate. Fix it to there. You do not want these to be moving parts here. Alright, then draw another one that connects to the circle's center, like so. That's probably a little thick. We don't want it to be super duper heavy, obviously, so we'll make that a little thinner. Alright, and make this one a little longer. There we are. There we go. And I'm going to make another fixate. Let's pull this through a little bit. Right there. I'm actually going to move this to the back of the thing here. Now what I want to do is I want to take this piece here. I'm going to move it out of the way of the center. I'm actually going to right click on the circle here. And I'm going to go all the way down to geometries. I'm going to hit add center hinge. Boom. Bam. Right there. Okay? That's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and move this back roughly to where it was. Alright, now before we do a quick function test, we want to set some stuff up here. Basically just select this piece, set it until it don't collide with anything, and do the same with this piece. Don't collide with anything. Alright. Alright, now we are set to do our function test. So take your drag tool. You're going to be needing this here. Alright, go ahead and hit start. Whoop. Fixate this piece right here to the background temporarily. Alright, and I hope this is recording my cursor. So fixate this piece to the background temporarily. Alright, so get your drag tool ready, hit start, and spin this wheel. Alright, and you want to see a motion that looks like this. Look at that. That's good. Now, starting from here, roughly here, you want to rotate the circle roughly 90 degrees. Use the drag tool for this, alright? You can right-click and drag, but this works better. Alright, now, pause it like that. Alright, so now this hinge is on the top. Go ahead and erase these fixates. Alright, and go ahead and, select everything back again. And you want to line this hinge right here. You want to line that up with this hinge. So I'm going to do that right now. Bam. Boom. Right there. Okay, dokie. Now we go ahead and hit start. And do another function test. As you can see right there. Gravity's kicking in, so it's kind of working for us. But as you can see, that's what you want to see. Whoops, let's go up here a little bit. That right there is what you want to see. See how that's kind of working there? That's good. That's a good sign. So go ahead and sort of spin this right about to there. Go ahead, pause. Take your square tool. You want to select this entire portion here, okay? And we're going to make a clone of this and put it over here. So just hold down Control, make your clone. Alright? And while you're doing this, let go of, while you're actually making this clone, if you have it still selected, actually let go of Control while doing this. If you held on to it, when you let go, they're both going to be selected. Alright, that's just going to be a little confusing. You're going to have to unselect them and then reselect everything. As you're dragging, if you let go of Control, it automatically deselects the other piece. So there's just a little tip for you, and it's going to make things a lot easier for you. So let go. Then right-click any of these selected pieces here, and you're going to hit Mirror. Boom, right there, okay? And actually, I'm a little bit unhappy with that alignment, so let's actually put it right about there. And now I'm going to mirror it. I am super uber-duper picky, in case you don't know. Alright, right there ought to do it. Right about there. Alright, that's as good as it's going to get. Alright, so there we go. There is our walker. Alright, and what we're now going to do, we're going to take the ground. We're just going to make a quick ground. Oh, it's red. I can't stand red. There we go. And what I'm now going to do, I'm going to hit play. I'm going to start the simulation. I'm actually going to delete this fixate. It's going to go onto the ground. And now all you got to do is just set up the controls, which is very simple to do. So let's just go on ahead and zoom in a little bit. Well, we don't need to zoom that close. Select this hinge here and this hinge here. Whoops, not that one. Select them both at the same time and right-click one of them. Go to hinges. Alright, now keep the motor speed at 15 RPM. That's actually an excellent RPM for this kind of thing. Set the motor strength. You want to set this to infinity. There's a lot of forces at play here. You just want to make sure that just set it to infinity. Trust me. If you don't set it to infinity, you will see why you need to set it to infinity. Alright, and you just want to set up your wanted controls there. Alright, and now it should start walking in the direction you tell it to go. So if I want it to go right, it will go towards the right. As you can see right there. If I want to go to the left, it can go to the left. And that is the walker here. If you wanted to, if you made this rectangle here a little bit longer, you can put a little cockpit and actually figured out an interesting little thing you can do. I'm not going to show it to you right now. It'll take me a little bit, it'll just make the video even longer than it already is. But you can make sort of a locking mechanism that's really cool. When you hit, you unlock it with the down button, and then you make it go up. You make it open up with the up button, and then to close it, you push the down button, and the lock will automatically engage when you do that. It's a little hard to explain. You'll see what I might make a separate video about that particular cockpit design. It's actually really cool though to see it in action. But anyway, that's that. And you can of course set this to follow it. So just do that. And now to follow with it. Follow along. Very, very simple. Very easy to make. And as you can see, it's just a simple walker. That's all it does. Is it just walks. And it can climb like hills and inclines and stuff. Not super duper intense ones, so it'll kind of roll over on its side. If you want to actually make it sort of climb, you can take the circle tool and give it sort of like little shoes, just kind of drag this down a little bit. Give it some little shoes like this, and then, just kind of put it one there. And, just, like that. Put them all on their feet. And then set it to, set the circle's friction to, really high. Set it to, maximum, and then you'll have little friction shoe things. Anyway, this video is probably ridiculously long. Let me see how long it is. Actually, it's not too bad. It's just around 10 minutes, which isn't too bad. So anyway, that is it. That is how you make a four-legged walker. So now you can do whatever you want to with it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Adios.